Every day, you're bombarded with healthy food claims. But what if those supposed wellness choices are actually clever deceptions, engineered to keep you hooked and unhealthy? We're diving deep into the biggest food myths designed to fool American consumers. 1. The orange juice deception. For generations, orange juice has been enshrined on American breakfast tables, a bright, sunny symbol of health and vitality, a crucial part of a balanced start to your day. We've grown up believing it's a vital source of vitamin C, practically liquid sunshine, a wholesome choice for the entire family. But peel back the marketing, and you'll find that the freshly squeezed taste we associate with quality is often a carefully constructed industrial illusion. Most commercial orange juices are processed for long-term storage, often stripped of oxygen and held in massive tanks for months, sometimes over a year, before bottling. This lengthy process, designed for shelf stability and efficient distribution across states, unfortunately also strips away most of the juice's natural aroma and flavor. To restore that iconic, fresh taste, companies employ flavor engineers, who concoct complex chemical flavor packs. These proprietary blends, labeled broadly as natural flavors on your carton, are designed to perfectly mimic the scent and taste of a freshly picked orange. Sometimes even using compounds also found in perfumes or cleaning products. And while your brain is convinced you're sipping pure goodness, you're likely downing a drink with as much sugar as a 12-ounce can of Coca-Cola. Or even more than a classic glazed donut from your local Dunkin'. This rapid influx of sugar sends your blood glucose soaring, only to crash a couple of hours later, leaving you hungry, tired, and reaching for another pick-me-up, the dreaded mid-morning slump. The kicker? Thanks to current FDA regulations, these natural flavors often don't have to be individually listed. So that carton proudly proclaiming 100% pure orange juice can be packed with engineered compounds, and you'll never truly know the full ingredient list. It's an industry selling a feeling, the nostalgia of a wholesome American breakfast, not genuine nutrition, and they're making billions doing it. 2. The myth of multigrain goodness. Just like the orange juice masquerade, American grocery aisles are filled with another breakfast illusion, the multigrain label. You see it everywhere, on bread, crackers, cereals, promising heart-healthy benefits and a wholesome start to your day. It evokes images of rustic farm fields and natural goodness, a stark contrast to the sugary drinks we just discussed. But here's the cold truth. Multigrain often means multiple processed grains. It sounds impressive, but it's a masterclass in marketing over substance. Many of these supposedly healthy products are crafted from grains stripped of their vital nutrients and fiber, then ground into a fine flour. Your body processes this refined flour much like pure sugar, sending your blood glucose on a roller coaster ride, similar to what you'd get from a glazed donut or a candy bar. To make matters worse, some manufacturers even add caramel coloring or other artificial agents to give these breads that appealing, whole wheat look. A clever brown facade for what's essentially glorified white bread. The critical fiber, the very component that makes whole grains beneficial by slowing digestion, is often so pulverized and refortified that it's lost its natural potency. It's akin to replacing a sturdy log with a pile of wood chips, technically still wood, but functionally very different. This tactic allows companies to command premium prices, selling you a healthy image and a lighter conscience, while often delivering the same metabolic disruption found in less expensive, overtly unhealthy options. 3. The yogurt trap. Moving from the wholesome grains, let's open another seemingly virtuous package, yogurt. Often presented as the ultimate gut health hero, complete with vibrant fruit and a halo of wellness. It's a breakfast staple for many Americans aspiring to a healthier lifestyle. You've seen it on every supermarket shelf, touted by influencers, promising everything from better digestion to a clearer complexion. However, peel back that brightly colored lid, and you'll frequently find a dessert masquerading as a diet food. A typical flavored yogurt, the kind stacked high in your local grocery store, can pack 20 to 30 grams of sugar in a single serving. To put that in perspective, that's often more sugar than a glazed Krispy Kreme donut. This substantial sugar load triggers a rapid insulin spike, delivering a quick energy burst followed by an inevitable crash, leaving you hungry again sooner than you'd expect from a healthy snack. What about those proudly advertised live and active cultures? While the intention is good, many of these beneficial bacteria struggle to survive. Between intense pasteurization processes and the highly acidic environment of your stomach, A significant portion may not even reach your gut alive to do their job. So, you could be paying extra for a probiotic boost that never quite makes it to its destination. What you're often consuming is a concoction of sugar, thickeners, and natural flavors, engineered compounds designed to mimic fruit, making it more akin to a pudding cup than a traditional fermented dairy product. Even the Greek label, often a mark of quality, is frequently just a marketing tactic, where thickeners achieve the texture instead of genuine, longer straining for higher protein. The industry doesn't necessarily want you nourished, they want you addicted to that sweet illusion of health. 4. The poison of plant-based oils. Speaking of engineered cravings and illusions, let's peel back another layer of deception often lauded as healthy, plant-based oils. The term itself sounds wholesome, doesn't it? Plant-based conjures images of rustic farms and natural goodness, a stark contrast to processed foods. Yet, this seemingly innocent label often masks one of the most widespread nutritional frauds infiltrating American diets: highly refined seed oils. Like soybean, canola, corn, and sunflower oil. These aren't your grandma's olive oil or butter. They are products of intensive industrial chemistry, far removed from traditional culinary practices. Consider how these oils are made. They undergo a brutal manufacturing process involving high heat, extreme pressure, and chemical solvents, often hexane, a component of gasoline, to extract the oil from seeds. This aggressive treatment strips the oils of natural nutrients and leaves them highly unstable, prone to oxidation. When you cook with them or consume them in countless processed foods, these oxidized oils generate harmful free radicals in your body. This oxidative stress is a key driver of inflammation, silently damaging your cells, arteries, and even your brain, contributing to conditions like chronic pain and cognitive decline that plague so many Americans. Ironically, many of these heart-healthy oils were initially used in industrial applications, like lubricants or paints, before being rebranded for human consumption. Now, they're practically ubiquitous, saturating everything from fast food fries and packaged cookies to salad dressings, and even supposedly healthy granola bars found in nearly every supermarket aisle across the nation. The standard American diet is overloaded with these omega-6 heavy oils, completely unbalancing our cellular chemistry in a way our bodies were never designed to handle. This rampant imbalance fuels systemic inflammation, a recognized root cause for everything from anxiety and stubborn weight gain to autoimmune issues. So, the next time a product boasts, made with vegetable oil, remember that's less about a verdant garden and more about a chemical vat. 5. The healthy smoothie scam. Following the unsettling truth about industrially produced seed oils, let's pivot to another health darling that often masks a metabolic minefield: the healthy smoothie. On Instagram feeds and in bustling urban centers, colorful cups overflowing with blended fruits and superfoods promise a quick fix for energy, detox, and radiant skin. They're often seen as the ultimate symbol of a modern, wellness-focused lifestyle, a liquid halo for the health-conscious American. However, peel back that glossy veneer, and you'll often find a sugar bomb in disguise. The core issue lies in the blending process itself. While whole fruits come with intact fiber that slows sugar absorption, blending pulverizes this structure. What was once a balanced piece of fruit, meant to be chewed and slowly digested, becomes a rapidly absorbed glucose rush, hitting your bloodstream like a caffeine shot. Many popular smoothies, even those marketed as green or protein-packed, frequently use sugary bases like apple juice concentrate, fruit purees, or even sorbet. Add in flavored protein powders, nut butters loaded with hidden oils, and extra sweeteners like agave or honey, and you're easily looking at a 16 ounces drink packing 500 plus calories and upwards of 70 grams of sugar. That's more sugar than 2 12-ounce cans of Coca-Cola or a couple of glazed donuts. You might be paying $8 to $10 for a detoxifying elixir, but what your body is actually experiencing is a massive blood sugar spike and crash, leaving you feeling hungry again soon after. Your liver and kidneys are incredibly efficient at detoxification. They don't need a pricey, sugar-laden beverage to do their job. This isn't a liquid shortcut to a glow-up. It's often a glorified dessert masquerading as health fuel, contributing to energy slumps and hindering your wellness goals. 6. The silent sugar in healthy snacks. Following the trend of smoothies being glorified desserts, many so-called healthy snacks found lining grocery store aisles are equally deceptive. You're probably familiar with the bright packaging shouting, high protein, low fat, or energy boost from bars, cookies, and granola. But look closer, and you'll often find a candy bar in disguise, dressed up for your gym bag. Take a popular protein bar, for instance. It might boast 20 grams of protein and sound like the perfect post-workout fuel. It often contains 15 to 20 grams of sugar alcohols like maltitol or erythritol. While these may offer fewer calories, they can still cause a significant insulin response and lead to digestive distress. Think bloating and discomfort, not peak performance. Your brain fogs, your stomach grumbles, but the label proudly declares keto-friendly, making you believe you're making a virtuous choice. Then there's granola, a breakfast staple that's often just rolled oats coated in a symphony of sweeteners. Many brands deep fry oats in unhealthy oils and then load them with syrups, hiding plain old sugar under names like brown rice syrup, tapioca syrup, or evaporated cane juice. It's essentially dessert masquerading as wholesome goodness, often delivering more sugar per serving than a handful of glazed donuts. These products don't just trick your body, they trick your mind. Companies aren't selling essential nutrients, they're selling an aspirational identity: fit, clean, active. It's a carefully crafted illusion designed to make you feel virtuous, all while potentially derailing your actual health goals. With hidden sugars and processed ingredients. 7. The water lie. Following the deceptive promises of healthy snacks and sugar-free concoctions, it's time to talk about something even more fundamental: water. We're constantly told to hydrate, cleanse, and glow, but the bottled water industry has mastered the art of selling us an illusion, transforming a basic necessity into a premium lifestyle product. Take alkaline water, for instance. You've seen it on shelves at Whole Foods or your local gym, often with claims of curing fatigue, fighting acid reflux, or balancing your body's pH for ultimate wellness. The truth? Your body is an incredibly sophisticated machine with built-in mechanisms, especially your stomach acid, designed to maintain a stable pH. Drinking a $4 bottle of alkaline water won't magically adjust your blood pH. If it did, you'd be in the emergency room, not enjoying your post-workout smoothie. Your stomach quickly neutralizes any alkalinity, rendering that costly miracle water no different from regular tap water by the time it reaches your intestines. Then there's the marketing marvel known as vitamin water. It sounds like a liquid multivitamin, right? But flip that bottle around. Many brands pack over 30 grams of sugar per serving. That's more sugar than a classic glazed donut. It's essentially a soft drink in a health-conscious disguise, promising vitality while delivering a significant sugar rush. And what about purified or spring water? Often, these are just municipal tap water, filtered and then rebranded with images of snow-capped mountains or pristine glaciers. You're essentially paying a hefty markup for something that flows almost free from your kitchen faucet. This industry isn't primarily selling hydration. It's selling an image, a sense of belonging to a wellness tribe. It's about the status symbol of carrying a branded bottle, convincing yourself you're investing in your health, when, in reality, you're just consuming a narrative and paying a premium for liquid that literally falls from the sky. 8. The hidden addiction of sugar-free foods. If we just discussed paying a premium for a narrative with bottled water, prepare for the ultimate psychological warfare waged on your taste buds, the sugar-free industry. It promises guilt-free indulgence, a sweet escape without the calories, but it's often a masterclass in metabolic deception. Companies push diet sodas, zero sugar candies, and keto-friendly snacks, all powered by artificial sweeteners like aspartame, sucralose, and acesulfame potassium. Here's the trick. These chemicals activate your brain's reward system, signaling a huge influx of calories. But when those calories don't materialize, your body becomes confused and often intensifies cravings for actual food, leading many people to overeat later. This constant miscommunication can even mess with your insulin sensitivity, potentially contributing to weight gain rather than preventing it. Moreover, regular consumption can desensitize your taste buds, making truly healthy, natural foods like an apple or plain yogurt taste bland and unappealing. You get trapped in a cycle, craving intense sweetness, consuming chemicals, and feeling unsatisfied, pushing you toward more artificial alternatives. The marketing is brilliant: 0 calories, splashed across a brightly colored can. But a growing body of research suggests 0 calories doesn't mean 0 consequences. Some studies even link chronic artificial sweetener consumption to alterations in your gut microbiome. The very ecosystem tied to everything from digestion to mood and anxiety. Remember, your body isn't designed to be fooled. That sugar-free label might alleviate immediate guilt, but it could be silently rewiring your metabolism and even your mental well-being for a long-term addiction to artificial sweetness. 9. The deadly halo of superfoods. You might think you're escaping the processed food trap by reaching for superfoods, but a different kind of deception awaits. Just as artificial sweeteners trick your brain into craving more and impacting your well-being, the marketing machine behind superfoods tricks you into believing certain ingredients hold magical powers, turning perfectly good foods into objects of worship and massive profit. Think blueberries, chia seeds, goji berries, or quinoa. These aren't just ingredients anymore. They're the elite squad of wellness influencer posts and fancy grocery store aisles, often priced like they're sprinkled with gold dust. Consider quinoa. Once a humble grain, it exploded onto the American health scene in the early 2010s, praised as a complete protein. While it is nutritious, its sudden rise in popularity fueled a global demand that drove prices sky high, making it less accessible for some of the very communities that traditionally cultivated it. Then there's the acai berry, often marketed as an anti-aging detox miracle. Despite a lack of robust scientific evidence supporting many of its boldest claims, the narrative of a mysterious Amazonian fruit captured the imagination of millions, giving birth to the multi-billion-dollar acai bowl trend seen in every juice bar across America. People spend $12 on a bowl, convinced they're fueling their glow-up. Even genuine scientific findings get twisted. A study on antioxidants in blueberries might be used to justify selling blueberry-infused cereals with barely any actual fruit, or even face creams. The real danger here isn't the food itself, but the cult-like devotion it inspires. People mistakenly believe more is better. Overdoing it on superfoods can backfire. Excessive kale consumption can impact thyroid function, too many chia seeds might lead to digestive issues, and even an overload of antioxidants can disrupt your body's natural balance. The problem isn't the food, it's the illusion of invincibility and the industry profiting from your unquestioning faith. It's not about nourishment, it's about the endless pursuit of the next miracle ingredient. 10. The great health industry cover-up. We've peeled back layers of deception, from engineered freshness to manufactured superfoods. But here's the ultimate illusion, the one that underpins everything we've discussed. The modern health industry isn't designed to make you truly healthy. It's meticulously crafted to keep you in an endless cycle of buying. Consider the landscape. The same global food giants like PepsiCo or Nestlé that flood grocery aisles with sugary sodas and processed snacks also own the brands selling healthy protein bars, organic cereals, and vitamin-infused waters. It's a brilliantly engineered ecosystem where they profit from both the problem and the supposed solution. Pharmaceutical companies, raking in billions from medications for diet-related diseases like diabetes or high cholesterol, often have ties to lobbying groups that resist stricter regulations on processed foods. It's not just a conflict of interest, it's a self-perpetuating machine. They don't just sell you food, they sell you an identity, a feeling. Think about the sleek, minimalist packaging of a wellness drink or the rustic, artisanal look of a whole grain cracker. These aesthetics, carefully chosen by packaging psychologists, trigger your subconscious to associate the product with purity, virtue, and self-care. You pay a premium for that moral boost, for the feeling of doing something good for yourself, even when the ingredients tell a different story. The truly wholesome foods, fresh produce, whole grains you cook yourself, are often the least profitable because they can't be patented, trademarked, or given a glossy marketing campaign. In this market, real food struggles against billion-dollar ad campaigns and manufactured illusions. Ultimately, the system thrives not on your health, but on your continuous consumption. Ultimately, true wellness isn't found in a glossy package or a celebrity endorsement, but in informed choices and simple, real ingredients. Don't let marketing jargon dictate your plate. What healthy food revelation surprised you most? Share your insights in the